Hey up, this is about lekkin art as a young'un. It's called Nowt Same Today. Now, I'm only a young'un, but I can still see that things aren't quite same as what they used to be. For me, growing up, we're about being outside. I knows, out with the pals on a great long bike ride. I never had no fancy, but I loved my bike. A shiny red un I had, that what fastest colour like. A private school nearby, where posh kids went, had a great big grass hill. Oof, that were heaven sent. They could chuck this end down it at all types of speed. If they come off, it didn't matter. Landing was soft, I sees. By heck, that grass was luscious. They didn't have to take good care. And if he caught us on it, caretaker wouldn't have to spare. We were all alright, cause his bikes were so quick. He'd have a job catching us. We were like shite off a stick. There were fields there and all, for kicking ball about. We'd get a right game going when everyone let out. If we had a footy, we might have a game. Then ours jumpers for goalposts, or aids and volleys we'd play. We might lake spot, where the bullets hit against wall, and if they missed, they got a letter, until you got 'em all. You'd had it then, you'd lost and you were out, and all other lads had bullet ball at your arse. Aye, some good times with a footy, but I always preferred when we had a rugby ball. Some right tussles occurred. I remember one time, there were right heavy rain, and if they ran and they dived, they'd do a right aquaplane. I made a break down middle, I were like Schoolthorpe for GB. I dived and slid on surface, but I sliced up on my knee. There were no post pads on like, and a bolt was stuck out. But I'd scored winner at Wembley, and broke Aussie hearts. At least, I had in my ear, but in actual fact, I were in a muddy field in Wakey, with my knee not intact. We sent little brother home to go fetch my father, but he got to top of hill and were absolutely knackered. By the time he got back and Dad had his shoes on, I'd already walked home with half my blood gone. Stitches I had then, and they weren't me first. I were allus in wise, with broken bones and worse. It didn't do me no harm, getting knocked about as a lad, and I knew I'd get no sympathy if I cried to me dad. I've turned out alright, and I'm fully intact. And I don't whinge and whine, so I thank my father for that. Something I didn't like mind were getting stung off at nettles. They'd scrat and they'd burn thee like hot water from kettle. And I never had to look far though to find a dot leaf for cure. A nice big un with heart oils in it, they're what best uns, that's sure. Another thing to watch out for, a not rare enough delight, but when you were lekking on fields and you fell in dog shite. Some mucky buggers just leave 'em there in park, so you had to do a check afore games could start. Speaking of mucky buggers, something I've always wondered, our pages from dirty mags ended up in woods in the hundreds. I'd be out making a den or climbing up trees, and some art floor would be littered with a load of page 3s. I suppose it don't happen these days, what with fandangled phones. We've lost a lot of things to them, but I aren't one to moan. I suppose things change as time goes by. It's different for all, and I suppose that's why we remember as youth in such an happy way. But I'll see it again, no same today.